an ice age should have already begun on Earth, but it is not happening. What is the reason? Welcome to the Space Diary channel. Before watching, I want to ask you to help our channel by liking and subscribing. The Sun and the Earth have a very close relationship that affects the climate of our planet. As early as 1645, the Sun's activity dropped sharply, meaning that the number of sunspots decreased. This lasted until 1715, and this period coincided with the so-called Little Ice Age on Earth. It lasted from the 14th to the 19th centuries, and during this time, the average temperature in the northern hemisphere of the Earth dropped significantly, resulting in very cold winters and short summers. Since then, astronomers have believed that even if the occurrence of the two events was a mere coincidence, the relationship between the Sun and the Earth still plays an important role in the climate of our planet. By the way, a new little ice age or a period of significant temperature decline should have already begun. But this did not happen for one reason. If we take a couple of solar activity cycles that last 22 years, then during this time, 30 to 40,000 sunspots actually appear on the Sun. The more sunspots there are, the brighter the Sun is, and thus the more radiation it emits. But from 1645 to 1715, a period called the Maunder Minimum, only 50 sunspots were observed. And at the end of the 17th century, there was a short period when there were no sunspots at all. It is still not known what caused the sharp decline in solar activity. In any case, the Maunder Minimum coincided with the Little Ice Age, although its impact was not noticeable on the entire planet. During the Maunder Minimum, the intensity of solar radiation decreased significantly, and this was felt mostly by people in the northern hemisphere. The fact is that this part of the planet is the most susceptible to changes in the level of solar radiation. There is more land here, and the temperature on land changes faster. 100 years ago, physicist and astronomer Milutin Milankovitch pointed out that the relationship between the Earth and the Sun has a strong influence on the climate of our planet. According to the scientist, this is due to changes in the position of the Earth's orbit and axis, which occur cyclically. The first cycle consists in the fact that the Earth's orbit slowly changes from elliptical to circular and back again approximately every 100,000 years. This is due to the small gravitational influence of Jupiter and Saturn. For example, now the eccentricity of the Earth, that is the measure of the ellipticity of the orbit, is decreasing. Such changes in the orbit affect the length of the seasons because when the Earth is farther from the Sun, it moves more slowly. If the Earth is at maximum eccentricity, and if the farthest position of the Earth from the Sun coincides with summer in the northern hemisphere, then summer will last longer than usual. Another cycle changes the tilt of our planet's axis in the range of 22.1 to 24.5 degrees, approximately every 41,000 years. The current tilt of the Earth is 23.44 degrees, and it is decreasing. This cycle also affects the length of the seasons. A greater tilt of the axis for different regions on Earth can mean that they receive either more sunlight or less, but in this case, the seasons become more extreme. Axial precession is another cycle that Milankovitch pointed out. This means that every 25,700 years, the Earth's axis spins in a spinning wheel and makes a kind of circle in the sky. This varies which hemisphere receives more sunlight. All of these periods, called Milankovitch cycles, can coincide with each other and either increase their influence on the planet or neutralize each other's effects. In any case, the position of the Earth relative to the Sun has a major impact on the climate of our planet. Ice ages on Earth have been shown to coincide with periods of Milankovitch cycles, when the Earth, especially in the northern hemisphere, receives less sunlight than usual, and warm periods coincide with periods of more sunlight. The last ice age ended about 12,000 years ago, which coincided with a slight increase in total sunlight due to the Milankovitch cycles. According to the cycles, the Earth should actually be experiencing a period of severe cooling right now, but due to carbon dioxide emissions, this is not happening. Was this video interesting for you? Please share your opinion in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow for more interesting videos.